What Lou Dort just said has Thunder fans fired up as he had an article published in the Players Tribune kind of talking about his whole experience with Oklahoma City, how he grew up as a basketball player, and everything that shaped him to be the player that he is today. And he ended that article with something that Thunder fans all over social media have been talking about, how he is pumped up, ready to play for this team, and he sent a clear message to all the fans being like, look, this is what's happening right now. I'm here. Are you guys here and ready to go? But I'm going to break down kind of the whole journey he went on because he talked about that in the Players Tribune. Some stuff that he, opened up about that's, usually vulnerable stuff for an NBA player to talk about. We're going to go ahead and break that down, how that's helped him shape to be the player he is today. Look at some stats and showcase why he really is one of the key players for this Oklahoma City Thunder squad. And they wouldn't be in the spot they are right now without him going as an undrafted free agent to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Before we get into all of that, though, I'm Bryson Akins over here at Thunder Digest. Just a quick moment to recognize that, 328 of you guys have that bell notification turned on, 9.8%. Typical on YouTube is 10 to 30%. So let's try to reach that like 15%. If my math's correct, that's around probably like 550 people having that bell notification turned on. I know we have almost 3,500 subscribers here. So if 500 of you guys could just hit that bell notification on right now, reach 500 for that. That's our goal for this video. With that out of the way, let's go ahead, get into talking about Lou Dort and what he wrote in the Players Tribune. Okay, so first off, what he said is some emotional stuff, inspirational, kind of showing how it doesn't matter, what pick you are in the draft, where you come from, no matter what. If you put in the work, no matter the talent level you come in the league at, if you put in that hard work, you're going to reach the spot that you want to be at. All right, and Lou Dort talked about that. All right here, this is pretty much talking about how he went as an undrafted free agent, okay? He was projected to go middle of the first round, start of the season, and then he dropped all the way down to being a late first rounder, and then all of a sudden, he wasn't picked. But this is what he had to say. Man, I'll never forget just sitting there in the auditorium, hearing so many names being called in front of me. Mid-second round, I was like, I still didn't get my name called. Then it was over. Me and my family got up, and we started heading out. I was just so frustrated, sad. Then on my way out the door, my phone rings. It's Sam. He tells me that he's offered me a two-way. In my head, I was just like, any opportunity, I'll take it. But I won't lie, it was hard going through that. I was embarrassed. I cried when I went back to my hotel room. I was still crying the next day on the way to Oklahoma City. I was just going through so many emotions. I was pissed off. I was wondering what went wrong. Couldn't really get a clear answer. I started to doubt myself. I was in my head, like, am I not ready for this? Am I not good enough? But at the same time, I was like, I'm going to show them who the F I am, that I belong. And he showcased that with the statistics he put up while being a member of the Oklahoma State Thunder. I mean, these are the stats he had during the regular season. 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, an assist a game. And then these stats kind of showcase a little bit why he won defense. He didn't win Defensive Player of the Year. He should have won Defensive Player of the Year. But this showcased why he was a first-team all-defensive member. All right, a steal a game, half a block a game at 6'4". He's only 26 years old. He's still only getting better. Shot 43% from the field, and surprisingly, 41% from three, even though he's been struggling from three in the playoffs, okay? These don't really showcase the stats that, got him an all-defensive team selection. They really aren't, okay? What really showcased why he made an all-defensive team selection is the tenacity he plays on defense. And those kind of quotes right there in the Players Tribune, what he wrote there, showcase, like, yeah, he's going to be a hard worker. He's going to get after it every single time he's on the floor and kind of show, why he should have been drafted in that first round. Showcase all the teams like, you shouldn't have let me go undrafted because look what I'm doing for the Thunder right now. This is truly one of the best success stories we've seen in the NBA. Next thing that he talks about, okay, right here, let's get right into it. There was a small moment about 5 years ago when I realized Shai was like no joke. You just talk about Shai realizing like, yo, this is the dude right here. He is going to be that guy. This was in the 2019-2020 season before the bubble. I was a rookie and Shai had just been traded to OKC at the time with Chris Paul and Dennis Schroeder and those guys. It all goes back to this one night in Detroit. I remember Coach Donovan had called the timeout and we were in the huddle. Shai was one of the youngest players on the team, but I think he was already our best scorer. I don't know who was calling the play, but basically the ball wasn't going to Shai. Shai's a chill dude. He didn't get mad or anything. He just kept it real. He was like, let me get a couple plays or something like that. A young player saying that at the time was like, oh, he wasn't out of pocket or anything. It was just bold. It would have been one thing if he had said and gone out and got a few buckets, but it was Shai, so he went on a 12-0 run by himself. I was like, that's real. That kind of showcased right there, okay? Look, Shai's the real deal. Lou Dort's been around it, all right? It showed the trust that Sam Presti had when he traded for Shai. Lou Dort being on that team, being an undrafted guy, going in there. His first season, recognizing that from, a guy who's just a little bit older than him. It really does kind of showcase something. It showcases how special this team is. The fact that the players knew who Shai was going to be, but us as fans, we never really knew what kind of player he was going to turn into. We didn't think he was going to be an MVP caliber player. Maybe all-star, yeah. But face of the franchise, leading us to the NBA Finals, I don't think many of us, if any, thought that was going to happen. We all thought it would have been someone that we would draft in the draft or something. That's what we all assumed. That's what we all thought. But Lou Dort clearly thought otherwise. He saw Shai play with his own eyes. He saw it on the basketball court as one of the greater defenders that we had. That really probably our best defender we've ever had, if I'm being honest, in the Thunder organization. He saw that kind of level and like, look, man, this dude's for real. He's going to lead us somewhere, all right? That alone is one of the reasons Thunder fans are pumped up from what Lou Dort said in the Players Tribune. But what we have next is the real reason Thunder fans are fired up over what he said, all right? This right here, Thunder fans, and this is how he ended it, all right? This is how he ended his article in the Players Tribune. Thunder fans, I know you've been through it all. I know you've heard all you can hear about how young we are, about how we have so much potential to do great things, about how our window for a title is wide open. And yeah, that might be true for what's ahead. But for right now, this isn't about our age. This, or about our window. It's about the opportunity that's right in front of us. This is about us being where our feet are. And our feet are right here in OKC. Same here with all of you. With you all. Ready to do something special. It's the finals. You know what I mean? There's no potential about it. It's real now. So are we. He just declared, look, us as the Thunder players, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Lou Dort, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, Isaiah Hartenstein, Alex Caruso, Aaron Wiggins, Cason Wallace, Isaiah Joe, Kenrich Williams, Jay Will, all right, AJ Mitchell, Dylan Jones, Ousmane Dieng, all the guys on the bench just declared, look, we know. We've heard all the reasons why we won't win it, blah, 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 blah. We've heard all those reasons. We heard how our window's wide open right now, and it's okay if we don't win this year. All right, that we have the potential to go and win a few more in the next few years if we don't win it this year. But I just want to say, we're in the finals right now. So we're going to go out there and try to win it all. All right, we'll be backing you up. We'll be supporting you guys on that court, doing the best we can. He's pretty much just saying, we just need Loud City to show up. That's all it is. He just wants the fans to be there with him as well and be like, look, we know the window's wide open for the next few years to win it all. We know we're young. We're only going to get better. But right now, we have a chance to make history. This franchise has been through and seen so much, has seen a lot of suffering with how players have left, with how, these trades, trading away Russell Westbrook, the franchise GOAT in my opinion, all right? Kevin Durant leaving the Thunder for the Warriors, trading James Harden to avoid the luxury tax, which ended up being a mistake that I don't think Presti's ever going to do again. All those moments, Damian Lillard sending us into a rebuild, the rebuilding years as well. We experienced all that. And Lou Dort recognized that because he's been through us in some of those dark times in the rebuild. Okay? He's experienced some troubling times as well. As in Game 7 in the bubble in the first round where he tried bouncing it off James Harden. James Harden just jumped out of the way and we lost the game. All right? As a rookie, he was doing that. Okay? We're like rookie or second year player, one of the two things. He's experienced the pain, the losses, the rebuilding with us. The second round exit last year. He's been there and he recognizes that the Thunder, that they all as players have something special to do for us as the fans. So he's firing us all up. Now it's just time to support them and hopefully go out and win the NBA Finals. But that's all I got for this video. Let me know what you guys personally think about what Lou Dort said in the Players Tribune, his little article there. I'll also include a link to it in the video description. All right, that's all I got for this video. See you guys in the next one.